Tyler Pollard, and you're watching Timeline on Plus1TV.com. I'm here with Scottish singer Paolo Nutini.
Hello.
And Paolo is going to tell us about his early memories of music, and we'll just talk about how music's played a role in your life and in your career.
When I was young, I always had music on. There was always music in the house. None of my family were musicians as such.
Right.
My dad's dad, my non, he had a piano in his house. He loved to play that. I'd go to his house a lot. You know, kind of in the mornings when my mum and dad were at work. In the mornings, he'd have on this kind of traditional Scottish music. In the afternoons, it would be more, you know, it would be a lot of arias, a lot of Verdi or Puccini opera pieces, and at night it would be a lot of that sort of, you know, boogie woogie piano style music, Fats Domino, that kind of thing. So, you know, I never really always had a favourite type of music. I always had I just always heard music as being, you know, never a genre. I didn't really, you know, think about. Never had a favourite band that I always followed. I just was pretty curious to hear as much as I could, you know.
Now, how does the role of the cultural influx of music work for, you know, living in Scotland? I mean, is American music around? Is it, you know, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make it to America, but I feel like the more American music makes it. Is that a terrible statement?
No, it's perfectly valid, man. The same with film.
Yeah.
Same with everything. Yeah, music. And most of the records that were there were all. Most of them were kind of either American records or British bands influenced by American music, bands like Zeppelin or Floyd. Not so much Floyd, but it was certainly Zeppelin and the Animals, and, you know, maybe a bit of Creedence Clearwater Revival. And
well, let's talk about you've mentioned this Rodriguez character.
He came a bit later.
Which is a random thing because he's really obscure. So the fact that he found his way, you know, to your life is kind of interesting. I can actually hear an influence on you. I think that you kind of like deliver songs in some of the same ways, and I
think he's been really nice, man. He came to one of the shows. In fact,
really,
he came to one of our shows in Boston once. I'll always remember that. He came to one of the Boston shows, and then he stays in Detroit. We went to Detroit. We played on stage with us. It was cool. Got the whole night to sort of hang out and play acoustic in the dressing room, and, you know, have a spliff, just relax. And
that's a pretty good story.
And they're tossing songs about it, man. Yeah, he's a cool character, man.
No, so a couple things I guess I want to ask about is, I'd like to know, how do you feel about the improvements and the change in your music from the last album to this album?
I thought the only real conscious things I can say was, like, I was listening to a lot of Willie Dixon, so that the song structures, I wasn't afraid to make them shorter. I wasn't afraid to sort of, you know, bring a little bit more humour into the songs, and this, you know that it doesn't always have to be a verse, chorus, middle eight, chorus, double chorus.
Right. A couple rapid fire questions. What's your favourite album right now?
Favourite album right now is probably Van Morrison's Astro Weeks.
Okay, all right. How about maybe the greatest concert you've ever seen?
And the Zeppelin, probably. The Zeppelin show at the O2.
Yeah?
Well, because it was Zeppelin.
Of course.
Yeah, Arcade 5 were pretty fucking good though as well. You know, White Stripes on a good night were amazing. Yeah.
How about the first concert that you remember seeing?
Elton John.
Elton John?
Mum and Dad took me to go see Elton John.
Nice.
It was good, man.
That's a good start. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck on the rest of your tour, and your new album is fantastic. And
thanks, man. I might go see the Red Sox tonight as well. Is that a good or bad thing?
That might happen, yeah. I think you should do that. It's a great park.
Red Sox!